Altogether, it's really a legacy, a heritage that we're trying to bring back into our exhibitions.
Hong Kong-based Villepong is an art gallery co-founded by former French Prime Minister Dominique de Villepong and his son Arthur.
I was very happy to have an opportunity after having a diplomatic life, then having political responsibility, to have a chance to work with my son. Art was part of our lives for many decades.
My father, as a collector, brought us a lot of artists around the table on the Sundays when I was young, and obviously that trained a certain eye, a certain appreciation for art. And so that became not even just a passion, almost an addiction, and the need to go abroad and search for more.
The pair opened the space in 2020 with an inaugural exhibition of their longtime family friend and renowned Chinese-French artist Zhao Qi.
He was almost like a grandfather figure.
He was a very important family friend, and it was important to take his legacy and to make people understand the complexity, the ambition, and the importance of his work.
I think I needed first to leave France and to break from maybe an education and environment that was very much nurtured and protected in some ways from my father and from my parents altogether. Truth is, since I was born, I think with my father and in an environment that I've lived from a very young age, pressure was all around. We feel that we are becoming the best version of ourselves through pressure.
With Dominique's diplomatic career and the globe-trotting lifestyle that followed, Hong Kong was a natural choice when selecting a base for Villepong Gallery.
The first time I arrived in Hong Kong was in 1975, and I immediately understood that the future was going to be here.
I started to be in Hong Kong 12 years ago, and I realized this was a city where I wanted to create the energy, the resilience, the fantastic lifestyle.
But the past few years in Hong Kong have been filled with challenges, from China's tightening grip on the city to strict COVID restrictions. All of this has led to an exodus of talent and people.
In 2019, where it was the toughest because we had the protest in Hong Kong, a couple of months later it was the beginning of the pandemic, I realized everything can fall down from one day to the next, that we needed to create a project that can combine family, and so working with my father on trying to create a legacy.
We are facing also wars, we are facing the unknown, the new discoveries of technologies, and all these uncertainties are creating such a frustration and such an aspiration for something else.
De Villepong still believes Hong Kong is a strong artistic hub.
We had last year M+, one of the biggest contemporary museums of the world. This year we have Palace Museum, we had the Tycoon Museum. It will always be the center of Asia Pacific. For me, there is absolutely no doubt.
You need culture to help you go through the challenges of the future. And I believe right now for Hong Kong, culture and art is more important than ever.
They emphasize the social responsibility of collectors in the art world.
You have a duty to transmit to the people around you, to your country, leaving a legacy, helping museums, helping people who are organizing shows, in lending some pieces of your collection.
Eventually, we want to create these bridges with the most unexpected, and we have seen a few collectors of ours that comes from the crypto world. To have people that have completely changed their language with the digital world, with the metaverse, get impacted, then understand this traditional world. That for me was a fantastic experience. Then I grow. I get to build bridges between mine and theirs. And I think this is what the art should do. Build bridges and open and expand the visions.